Hello everyone, I'm Kako Chrissy. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to everyone. I wish you have a happy, healthy, and peaceful New Year of 2024. Since today is the first time we talk in this year, we will study with this magnificent peak part of Liangzhu culture, jade. And this round shape in Chinese called B. In English, they will call it disc. So I just combine these two words together, B, disc. You will get used to it. This is the form, jade form is rounded shape. Actually, it's the longest jade form in art history. We already know from 5,000-6,000 years ago, Hongshan culture, people make this kind of jade form. Although they more prefer those animal forms for their jade pieces. When we reach Liangzhu culture, Liangzhu people made so many of this rounded B disc. This is the one of their major jade art forms. We have to notice Liangzhu people, including Hongshan people, ancient people knows very well about the jade material. When they have this kind of precious jade material, they respect it, they give it the best workmanship on it. They curving it, polish it well. When in the tomb they find it, this kind of jade is in very, very important location near the owner's body head, and they show you this the piece has the special power. And also Liangzhu people knows jade. They use jade to make another kind of rounded disc bead. That's the majority of this jade bead and the disc you will see in most of museum. They are in plain, thin form. They're rounded with a center hole, but nothing decorative design on it. Meanwhile, we know Liangzhu people use those dainty face to decorate their jade pieces to show that the piece has the power to reach God. So for those disc B pieces, when they're plain, they kind of use a less quality jade. And most of them appears like a greenish green material. Although they polish well, but you will see the totally different looking. So when archaeologists find those kind of plain greenish, that they call the goosestrap gray, that's a kind of a color. They usually is powdered up in the corner of the tomb. It's not important. I show you, it's not important. They use those kind of jade bead disc like money, like a currency. So let's come back to see this piece. You see this jade material, we follow the same step, started from the jade material. This almost like a jewelry quality jade. It's yellowish, stained like a wine color. they polished very, very well. You can see here, even this part, you see here, have a cut, dent. This doesn't seem to bother them. So they polish this as if it's not existing. That's the part Liangzhu people use their jade. It's one of their character. And also, you see how detailed, densely packed the design. When they reach this densely packed design, it's totally different from the previous pieces we have studied before. They just have one denty mark on there and the rest of a plain. We studied from those pieces. Those pieces is earlier than this. So when they reach the middle part of Liangzhu culture, they have invented some tools. They can put in those detailed designs, I guess, more efficiently, less effort. So they deliberately put on this design on the whole surfaces. Hayashi Minao did research, and he concluded Liangzhu people use this kind of a design to show this the denty face, this the denty marks, has the accents, their life power. It's just like the qi, the concept we have. The Asian people use this kind of a design to show you, see, I have full of strength, accents around me. It's their life power. So we will look deeply for this kind of design. You see the denty face, this big crown. It's unusual. They have inlayer crown also. That's confirm our knowledge. Liangzhu people, they use every piece is different. Depend on their region, their location, their belief. They created every piece is slightly different, but they have the common trait, such as you see the face is not really symmetrical. It seems lean towards this side a little bit. That's another Liangzhu's character. We cover the jade material, the patina on the top, the shiny surfaces, how well it's polished. It's literally this part is the flat part. It's like a mirror reflecting light very well. And craftsmanship, later I will put on my new tool. Let me see. I got a new gadget over the Christmas. So I hope I use this to see, give you a enlarged look. Too large, maybe too large. See. I hope you can see well. Before I saw it. See this part, the denty face, craftsmanship we covered. Now let's talk about this form of jade. I mentioned this is very longest, perhaps the longest history in jade history, have this kind of a jade form. Ancient people, let's say 2,000 years ago, we have those textbook. In the textbook, they recorded people use this rounded shape B disc to honor, to dedicate to the heaven, the God of heaven. Since then, people just make the connection, okay, the round B disc is for honor heaven. I would ask you, okay, I even find before that, I even find a video I listed underneath my YouTube, on the YouTube, was published by the Palace Museum of Taiwan. And they have a section to talk about this Liangzhu B disc, this rounded shape artifact. In there, they say this is for prayer for heaven. So ancient people believe, they think the heaven is this shape, in this shape, rounded. We know all those artifacts from the ancient time, they must emitting some nature from something to guide this design. So we believe ancient people think they use this kind of jade to honor heaven. So they think the heaven is round, the earth is square. That's why they use a B disc to honor heaven, because it's round. And they use the Cong square thing to honor the earth. Here, I want to ask a question. Do you believe the heaven is round? In our 21st century, we can have all those technologies, telescope, all kind of tools. We have all kind of advanced knowledge. Do you believe the heaven is round? I guess it's not. So how the Asian people, let's say for this piece, 4,500 to 5,000 years old, 5,000 years ago, do you think people believe the heaven is round? How they know? This the concept is very complicated, advanced concept. Even for today, our knowledge, we will have a trouble to reach agreement to say the heaven is round. So how people 5,000 years ago reach this conclusion, the heaven is round? Where they got this design? Even one person say, yes, I believe the heaven is round. How can he let everyone in that culture agree with him that the culture lasts for 1,000 years? Everyone agree heaven is round. So in order for everyone to agree, you think about it. This, instead of say that's the heaven, could be something else. For everyone easily to agree, yes, that is. Here I pose a quiz. You think about it. What this design came from? I think this is a very important question, although it is a delayed question. It's more than 2,000 years old. Delayed. Think for yourself. If you are one of the Asian people in Liangzhu culture, you live in that environmental in that age, how do you know heaven is round? And when you make a bee disc like this, rounded shape, where this design came from? And this idea has to be persuasive for everyone to agree in order for this form last for thousands of years to reach us. Today, we still believe the heaven is round. Why? That's my quiz. It's very, very important to think about it, where this form mean. I think it's a very important and very interesting question. Okay, I leave the quiz up to you to think about it. Thank you for